girl, Monique says she is not letting up.
No.
After all these years, she's still pressing Oprah and Tyler Perry like they owe her rent money. And child, the receipts she's dropping, they're hotter than my auntie's Sunday skillet.
And the thing is, she ain't whispering behind the scenes. She's out here full volume, saying her legacy got blackballed.
I would say, Oprah Winfrey, you know what you need to do, and stop hiding behind.
Her career got clipped, and the folks who claim uplift are the ones holding the scissors.
See, this is why me and Oprah Winfrey got a problem, because what you did was malicious.
Ooh, child, that's not just beef. That's a whole industry expose. She naming names while everyone else is scared to even cough in the wrong direction.
But let me tell you, that kind of boldness comes with a price. Hollywood got a long memory, and forgiveness ain't exactly on the menu.
Before we dive in, quick shout out to our newest sub, Aisha Middleton. Welcome to the chaos table, sis. You pulled up right when the pot's boiling over.
Facts. Aisha, buckle up, because Monique versus the machine, this is about to get messy.
Nice.
So let's start at the top. Why won't Monique let this go? And what does it say about Hollywood's pattern of silencing voices? Child, let me tell you, Monique is still swinging. Just this month, she went live saying Oprah and Tyler Perry never fixed what they broke. She claims they blackballed her after Precious, blocked her bag, and left her fighting for scraps while they sat at the top of Hollywood.
And she ain't talking in riddles either. She flat out said her career was derailed because she didn't play the game. In her words, she wouldn't bow. She wouldn't kiss rings. She wouldn't smile when the contracts were crooked.
And Tyler Perry told a lie on me, and that lie cost me 12 years of my career. And I know that you work for that man.
Oh, child, and the way she said it, like somebody who's been holding receipts in a shoebox for a decade. She accused Tyler of apologizing privately, but never making it right publicly. And Oprah? Silence. Absolute silence.
That's the dagger.
It's a knife.
'Cause an apology nobody hears don't heal a wound in public. That's like me whispering sorry after tripping you in front of the whole block. The bruise is still there, sis.
And fans feel her on that. The comment section's lit up with Monique been right all along and the machine really tried to erase her. People are clocking the hypocrisy. How can you preach empowerment while silencing the ones who won't play puppet?
Come on now, dawg. Come on, man.
But let's keep it balanced. Some folks are tired of hearing it, saying Monique's stuck on repeat. It's been years, let it go. That's the other side. Hollywood moves on quick, but grudges age like fine wine.
Nah, child, I get her fired. Imagine knowing two of the biggest names in the industry put a lid on your shine and watching them celebrate it every award season.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That bitterness don't just disappear.
True. And the fact she's still naming Oprah and Tyler means she don't care if the doors stay shut. She's past begging. She's warning.
And that's what makes this more than old beef. It's a pattern. Monique ain't just telling her story. She's exposing how Hollywood handles anyone who won't bend.
Which is exactly why this fight matters. Because this ain't just Monique versus Oprah and Tyler. It's artist versus industry.
Ooh, child. And if you think this is the first time the machine silenced somebody,
Oh, my God.
you must be new here.
Facts. Let's rewind. Because the history behind this beef explains why it still burns today.
Now, child, this ain't Monique's first rodeo with the machine. Let's take it back to 2010. Precious hit the Oscars, she won Best Supporting Actress, and instead of riding that wave, sis says she got blackballed.
And why? 'Cause she wouldn't fly around the world for free doing press when the contract didn't say so? They wanted her to smile, wave, and work overtime without a dime. She said no.
We want her to go international and promote the movie and do Cannes.
Okay.
I told my husband, please let them know I respectfully decline.
And Hollywood said, oh, really?
Ooh, child. And then the dominoes fell. Oprah did interviews with the family of Monique.
She said, if you don't want me to have your brother on the show, I will cancel the show. No show will happen. But I wanted to call you up.
Without her blessing.
Now I begin to see commercials with my brother, my mother, my father, and my other brother.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, she claims they all turned cold. Instead of standing with her, they fed the narrative that she was difficult.
Emotional, damn it.
And you know what difficult really means in Hollywood? It means you ain't obedient. You ain't easy to control. You ain't bowing to the invisible rules.
And child, the gag is, this is a pattern. Every outspoken Black artist got stamped with that same word. Dave Chappelle walked away from millions. They called him crazy. Cat Williams exposed contracts. They called him unstable. Even Prince fought for his masters. They painted him ungrateful.
What the fuck?
It's a script older than half the execs running these companies. Step out of line, and suddenly your reputation's harder to clean than a gas station bathroom.
Woo! You messy for that one, but you're right. It's the same playbook. If they can't control you, they'll erase you.
And Monique ain't the type to vanish quietly. That's why she's still bringing it up in 2025. She sees herself as proof that Hollywood silences the ones who won't play ball.
Ooh, child. And it hits different because the faces involved are Oprah and Tyler. They're supposed to be the symbols of Black excellence, the ones who open doors. Instead, Monique says they slammed her shut.
Which leaves fans split. Some still worship Oprah and Tyler, too big to question. Others side with Monique, saying she's the only one bold enough to speak what everybody whispers.
And whispering don't change nothing, child. That's why Monique keeps hollering.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
She knows quiet victims get forgotten, but loud ones, they force the conversation.
True. And that conversation is bigger than one actress. It's about how many voices got muted before they even had a chance to rise.
Ooh, child, it makes you wonder. How many careers got clipped because somebody refused to bow?
Facts. And that's the real question. Why does this pattern keep repeating? Different names, different decades, same machine.
Let's dig into it, because this ain't just history repeating, it's history refusing to die. Whoo, child, let's break this down. Monique's story ain't just about one Oscar, one movie, or one grudge. It's about a system that survives on silence. Hollywood loves obedient voices, not loud truths.
And that silence is currency. If you go along, play nice, they reward you with roles, red carpets, and headlines. But the second you step out of line, that silence flips into exile.
Who? And the gag is, the industry thrives on that fear. They make examples out of people like Monique to remind everyone else, step wrong, and this could be you.
That's how power works. It's not about punishing one person. It's about teaching the crowd. You punish Monique today, and 10 other actresses fall in line tomorrow.
That's heavy. And you can see why she keeps talking, because her silence would have been their victory.
The issue was when I first said, let's boycott Netflix. I said for gender bias and color bias.
And let me tell you something from personal experience. Once you've been burned by somebody with power, you stop believing in second chances. People love pretty apologies, but patterns don't lie.
Ooh, now that was a word, sis.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
It's the pretty PR statements versus the ugly receipts. Which one you gonna believe?
That's why it keeps happening. Power protects itself. Every time someone gets loud, they get labeled, isolated, or erased. And the public, half forget, half move on.
Until somebody else pops up screaming, "This happened to me too." And suddenly, we see the cycle for what it is.
Exactly. Which is why Monique's fight feels bigger than her. It's about the next voice who's already on the chopping block.
So the real question is, if the machine keeps repeating itself, who's next on the list?
We tired of playing with your ass, nigga. Today your ass is gonna die, bitch.
Let's talk about it, because the pattern don't stop unless somebody forces it to.
This is the part that gives me chills. Because if the machine came from Monique, you already know she ain't the last. The pattern always finds new targets.
Look at Dave Chappelle. Walked away from 50 million. They called him crazy. Cat Williams told too much truth. Suddenly, his mugshots were everywhere. DMX? Blackballed for years while the industry cashed in on his sound.
And don't forget Prince, writing slave on his face because the label owned his name. It's always the bold ones first, the ones who refuse to bow.
And here's a clue. The next wave? It could be folks right now who ain't playing nice with streaming platforms, or artists speaking on politics when labels want them quiet. That's how the machine updates itself.
It's scary, because you can see the setup before it happens. Somebody gets too loud, too independent, too unbothered, and suddenly their phone stops ringing.
هاكر 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 يا جماعة لو انتبهتوا لحركاته هاكر.
That's why I don't trust shiny promises in this business. I've seen too many smiles fade once the camera's cut.
Child, that was a word. And it makes Monique's fight feel like a blueprint. She's showing what happens when you refuse to disappear. You keep your story alive, even if they try to bury it.
And that blueprint matters, because the next voice might not be as loud, might not be as bold, but if Monique don't give up, it shows them they don't have to either.
So whether you love her or not, her fight is a warning shot. Hollywood's patterns don't break on their own. Somebody's gotta crack the wheel.
Facts. And until then, the question ain't if the machine comes for somebody else. It's who's next.
Ooh, child, Monique versus Oprah and Tyler Perry ain't just old beef. It's a case study in how Hollywood silences, erases, and then pretends it never happened.
And the fight's still live. Whether she's making progress or just shouting into the void, she's keeping the receipts on the table.
Love her or hate her, she's proof that silence is the real killer. And if the machine don't change, more names gon' follow.
And as always, stay hydrated.